So I want y'all to understand something, and this is honestly something that I have to remind myself every now and then, honestly. Um, but you know how a lot of people they are becoming more active, getting into the gym, and it's basically the same process. Like you get into the gym, start working out, you get consistent, and then you try to become like this gym influencer. Some people are called to do it, some people aren't, and that is okay. Um, I don't know about me, but that's typically the process. And what I'm trying to get at is that the gym is the foundation for a lot of things. Like you can learn a lot whenever it comes to the gym about life in general. And that's why whenever you get into an environment like that, you meet the most disciplined, like minded people, like business people or people that are in business would go there if they're networking. That's like the place to go to typically, um, because the type of people that are in there, they're very disciplined and steadfast. And going to the gym is not an easy thing, especially being consistent at it. It's not an easy thing. So, yeah. But there are some things that I have learned in the gym. And while I don't think a lot of people realize the things that they aren't applying to real life or how they can apply it to real life because we say these things, we say these quotes and everything and talk about the lessons that we learn in the gym, but we don't actually apply it to real life or the other areas in our life. And I don't think people are really getting a grasp on the things that you learn in the gym. Maybe it's just me, but if you're in my shoes and you're still, trying to figure it out, you're consistent in the gym, but it's like you look at the other areas in your life and you're just like, okay, why can't I apply this same mindset that I had or that I once had or have in the gym to this other area in my life? Because it's like really no different, you know? And honestly, nothing else can be harder than the gym. Like consistently showing up, putting your body through some kind of pain. It's mind over matter, and that's one of the things that I picked up on. A lot of the things that we're gonna do, it's mind over matter. Well, honestly, anything. Even whenever it comes to the physical, it's a mind thing. It all comes down to the mind. Um, it comes down to your mental. Another thing that I had learned was if you fail, to just get back up and get in. There's one nugget for you. If you're having a hard time trying to apply certain things from the gym to real life, you end up becoming inconsistent in the gym and you're not going as much. Okay, well, you can just get back and go. You don't need like a perfect plan or a perfect meal plan. Just get back up and go and just start going. Just get dressed and go. Okay, you can literally apply that to anything outside of the gym. Literally anything. Whatever you had stopped doing or stopped working on and you want to get back to it, but you're telling yourself and you're making yourself believe I can't, I don't know where to start, or I stopped for so long. Just jump in, just get back to it. Same way you can the same way you can just jump back into the gym. It's there. Your membership is still active. They still taking the money out of your account, so just go back, okay? Um, Another thing is right when you think you're done, you got a little more in you to keep going. And again, this applies to even life in general, just life. As soon as you want to give up, you could be so close. You could be so close. And a lot of the times, as soon as people give up, they realize that they were, or whenever they become successful and people look back, they realize and see, oh, if I had given up then, where would I be? Not seeing that they were a lot closer than they thought once they're actually in the position where they want to be at. And honestly, to be frank, like, close may not seem very close to us, like in our perspective of time whenever it comes to us as humans. Because close could be like 2 years, and 2 years could fly by. It really 2020 felt like 2 years ago. It didn't feel like it was too long ago. Like 2023, time flew by fast. It flies by. So as soon as you're about to give up, you still got a little more left in you, because it's like you are consciously giving up, but physically you still have it in you. Again, a mental thing, you're consciously choosing to give up. And another thing, and this is more personally for me, was that everybody was struggling and really dealing with something. And I was already empathetic, but it made me not feel as alone, because the gym is like a community, or it is a community of itself. But I didn't really understand or see anybody else, anybody else going through anything, or like really struggling with things. Yes, people go through things in life, in their battles and endeavors, but you don't really understand once you are actually in the community, and talk to some people, engage with some people, and see that you are not alone. You are not alone. And that's where I felt like the close connected to people on like a vulnerable level. Like, it's kind of funny, especially nowadays, with people not wanting to, like, being very standoffish and seeing as vulnerability, like how I was myself, seeing vulnerability as a weak thing, and putting your guard down. But whenever you go to the gym and meet people, it's it really is a safe place whenever it comes to that. So it's like, whenever you talk to people, engage, there is really no wall put up, at least in my experience. Because you will know people's dreams, their fears, their hopes. Like, you will know all of that. But just understand, and I have to remind myself as well, that the gym is the foundation. And I think that's why it's like really hyped. So I don't think it's overhyped, but I think it's kind of misused sometimes, or taken for granted. Taken for granted to move your body, taken for granted to see the things that you can learn inside of the gym to apply in real life. And that's why I'm like, go to the gym. Just go to the gym. Talk to God and go to the gym. That's in my opinion a really good foundation, like to just, if you don't know where to start. Yeah. Go to the gym and talk to God.